And ladies and gentlemen, we are now live on air here, live in Buffalo, New York. I'm your host, Comms Hitter Nick. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Anarchy. We are here. And wait a minute. It seems like Seth freaking Rollins, the man who Jon Moxley turned on last week, is here in the building. It looks like he's on the hunt for Moxley. But we're taking off the show, ladies and gentlemen, with none other than Bayley, who last week, if you recall, unleashed a brutal attack on the WWE Women's Champion Asuka when she hit her with a rose plant right on the bottom step of the steel steps. It was gruesome, and it seems like Bayley is here tonight in Buffalo, and she has something to say.
Let me make it clear to you all here right now. Last week was a message to not just Asuka, but it was a message to the entire WWE Women's locker room. Last week I did what I had to do to fulfill my destiny. Do you guys understand how important the women's title is to me? I was screwed out of the title 2 months ago against Asuka, and again at No Mercy. I've had many sleepless nights being wide awake thinking about that title. I need that women's title back. The title consumes me. It's also very frustrating when you feel like your friends in your group are slacking and aren't on the same page as you. But Asuka, I'm talking to you whenever you heal up from the beating I gave you last week. Give me one last title shot at the Royal Rumble. That's all I want and need.
Bayley is throwing out the challenge to Asuka. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. On the screen, on the big screen, on top, at the Titantron, we see Ronda Rousey, and she's beating the hell out of Damage Control. She's beating the absolute hell out of Dakota Kai and Io Sky, who Bayley was just talking about, how she was very disappointed with how they've been treating and how they've been acting as of late. But now Ronda Rousey is beating the hell out of both of them. Ronda Rousey, who we saw over the last few weeks, has seemingly sold her soul and joined forces with none other than Paul Heyman, who we also saw last week align himself with Braun Breaker and Jon Moxley. But look at Bayley. Bayley is not happy about this. Bayley is a bit concerned, and I can't blame her. Ronda Rousey is beating the hell out of these two girls. Bayley, you better get back there and help them out, because it's not looking good. And now Rousey has got Sky. No, not this. Oh my goodness, it just drops on the concrete ground in the back, right there in catering. And now Ronda Rousey attacking Dakota Kai. What's she gonna do here? The baddest woman on the planet gets her up, and now looking to slam her onto the ground as well. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Bayley watches on. This is not good for Bayley or Damage Control. Ronda Rousey is just taking out two key members of this faction. A message has just been sent to the entire women's locker room, but as you can see, now there's Bayley. Bayley is now running after. I think it's a little too late to help them out. You probably should have saved them a few minutes ago. But there you go. Bayley catches up to them in the back, and they have both been laid out by Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey has been making so many statements over the last few weeks, just leaving a trail of bodies in the women's division laid out. Ronda Rousey may be here to stay, but again, she's not even technically contracted to WWE. What does this mean? Another brutal beatdown unleashed this week by Ronda Rousey. What a hectic open to the show here on Anarchy. Ronda Rousey making another statement, but it's time to move on because we're kicking off with some tag team action, ladies and gentlemen. The WWE Tag Team Champions, FTR, are about to be in action against the New Day. FTR are back after being absent last week, but they are just coming off of a hectic win over Keith Lee and Dijak, aka Feast in Our Glory. It was a crazy tag team match. If you missed it, you should go check it out. But FTR is still the current reigning tag team champions here in WWE, and it doesn't look like any team is going to be able to slow them down anytime soon. FTR, you could make the argument that they are the best tag team in the world today, but tonight they have another team coming at them. It's time for us to feel the power of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods These two are part of one of the most decorated stables and tag teams in WWE history. They love throwing pancakes, they love kissing babies, and seeing the rainbows and seeing the sunshine. And tonight, they're going to look to get a big-time win over FTR. It should be interesting to say the least. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, don't be fooled by the power of positivity, because when that bell rings, they are ready to go. And we see that these two have the pancakes and Francesca ready to go here. Woods, of course, is an honorary member of his own channel on YouTube, Up Up Down Down, shout out to that. And Kofi Kingston is a former WrestleMania main eventer, winning the WWE Championship against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35, in which I honestly believe it wasn't technically the main event, but it should have main evented because it was a special moment. And the bell goes off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with some tag team action to kick off this show. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Here, I'm your host and commentator, Nick. We are here live in Buffalo, New York. Thank you for joining me here tonight. We got a good amount of decent action for you planned. Some good matchups planned here tonight. Next up, Gunther will be in action soon later tonight. And then also, we will see the colossal Bronson Reed, managed by Shawn Michaels, take on Ricochet in tonight's match main event. It should be good as Xavier Woods, though, after back and forth, hits Dax with a Russian leg sweep. And now Woods, what's he thinking here? Xavier Woods looking to make an impact. He and Kofi tonight looking to get a big-time win over FTR. Now Irish whip in the corner. Now Xavier Woods picks up Dax Hardwood. And now Xavier with a Irish whip right into the corner. And now, a counter from Dax. Of course, like I said, FTR coming off a massive win against Feast in Our Glory back at No Mercy. And they're looking to add another win here tonight. And now as Dax Harwood with an avalanche dragon sleeper applied, basically using the middle rope for more leverage. That was not looking good for Xavier Woods right there. He tried to incapacitate him right there. But now Woods counters, back and forth action here. And now Xavier Woods, Irish whip into the corner. And now Woods tagging in Kofi. Kofi is now the legal man. The power of positivity looking to overcome FTR. And great double team maneuver. And now, an elbow. And now Xavier Woods with that signature elbow drop from the middle rope. Going for the cover. Is that it? And Cash Wheeler, though. The team chemistry of FTR may be unmatched here. And now Kofi with a big body splash after Cash breaks it up and making the save for Dax. It's going to take a little bit more to take out Dax. And now Kofi, and a drop kick to Dax. Now Kofi. And nobody home. Tried to hit him with a springboard attack, but nobody was home. And now Cash Wheeler with a bulldog from behind. And now Cash Wheeler with a giant leg drop. Glock Wheeler is here. FTR Bald and Glock Wheeler are here, and they're looking to defeat the power of positivity with a huge backbreaker right there. And now Cash Wheeler, what's he looking for here? Stalk at his prey like a lion stalks his prey in the jungle. And Kofi ducks, though. Kofi now, rolls through. Man, flips over and hits him with a DDT right to Cash. Excellent maneuver by Kofi Kingston. And now Kofi looking for that boom drop, the signature boom drop. Right down to Cash, goes for the cover. Can he get it? And Dax able to break it up here. Kofi growing a little frustrated. The New Day getting a little frustrated here. But now Kofi setting up. Look at Kofi be looking for here. Kofi looking for trouble in paradise perhaps. But nobody home. And a kick right to the face. A super kick as he was on his knees. And now Dax Harwood is the legal man here. And Uncle Dax, what's he looking for? Irish whip so hard that he fell right to the mat below. And now once again taken and put right into the corner. And now Dax Harwood, what's he looking for here? Dax Harwood. And now, Shatter Machine from FTR. Shatter Machine. What goes up must come down. Going for the cover. Is that it? And yes, Xavier Woods was too late. FTR with another tremendous victory here. That was a great victory. FTR adds the New Day to their list of opponents that they've defeated. And now, wait a minute, what the Young Bucks? The Young Bucks of the Elite attacking FTR and making a statement here tonight.
you at? What up, where you at? Where you at? Yo, I rock from South Bay to LA, from NY to Texas. You seeing who the best is, homie, now check your records. I'm reckless, you better call the EMU. These rappers getting played like a yo, I'm dedicated, my rhymes premeditated. I'm heavyweighted, the best been demonstrated by the forces of 40 horses. Awesome portrait, like the torches. I'm living lawless, I'm flawless, I'm raw, kid. Like WWE, y'all don't want trouble with me. I dare y'all to rumble with me. I'll pummel your team.
Yes, folks, it seems like we're gonna have some new faces on this brand within the next few weeks. We've got Dragon Lee waiting to make his debut within the next few weeks. Be tuned in for that. Make sure you're subscribed to that. But ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on for some singles competition. Yaring Yararal Guta, the current Intercontinental Champion, is in action here tonight against, as you can see in the ring, Top Dollar, aka Flop Dollar. Gunther, the ring general, is ready for a fight, but if you notice, he is the Intercontinental Champion, but he doesn't have the Intercontinental Championship, because back in No Mercy, Solo Sikoa, the street champion of the islands, stole the Intercontinental title after Gunther defeated Adam Cole with a little bit of help from Finn Balor's distraction. But nonetheless, Gunther did defeat Adam Cole, and then Solo blindsided him from behind thanks to a distraction from The Rock and stole his title. So now Gunther has to get some frustration out here against Flop Dollar, perhaps. Perhaps Flop Dollar can actually get a win here against the ring general. That would be a great win for this man's career. And now he's taunting right in the face. Oh, and I don't think that's a good idea, Flop Dollar. I don't think that's a good idea to be taunting the ring general right in his face. Oh, and a huge hip drop right into the midsection, right into that massive gut of Top Dollar, as Gunther lays him out with another overhand chop. But now, oh, Top Dollar, Flop Dollar looking to come back, and no, he gets immediately cut off by a giant headbutt from Yaring Yararal. And now Gunther, oh, and a huge kick right to the chin, knee right to the face of Flop Dollar. And now Gunther picking it back up. What's he thinking here? Another chop right to the chest. Good God, those chests will leave welts on your chest. My goodness, the chops, man. The chops. I bet Flop Dollar wishes he stayed home tonight. It's not looking good for him right now. And oh, and he just throws him aside like he's a piece of garbage. And another chop right to the chest. And now Gunther with another chop. He will not let up. The ring general is certainly letting off his frustration here tonight. But now not a Top Dollar has anything to say about that. Top Dollar looking to put some damage in on the ring general. And now Francis, what's he looking for here? AJ Francis looking to go. Oh my God, Tope Suicida, but nobody home. Tope con Hilo, excuse me. Nobody home. But at least he made it over the top rope fully. Am I right? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Flop Dollar misses completely. Nobody home. Now back into the ring. And now Gunther. No, not this. Not the Last Symphony. Last Symphony to AJ Francis. And now Gunther picks him up. No, don't do this. And the power bomb by the ring general. And now Gunther. What's he looking for here? He's not done yet. Why don't you just pin him already? You can count to 100. So why not just pin him? And now Gunther. German suplex. Into the lariat, the mean old lariat by Gunther. Is that it? Ball game. That's it. You can count to 100, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Francis, Flop Dollar is out, and Gunther wins here tonight. Gunther remains unbeaten. Gunther making a statement to Solo. Oh my folks, it's the great one, the leader of the new bloodline, The Rock. He's here.
Shut that stupid music off, cut it off right now. I will not be disrespected by this sports entertainer. Rock, I want my Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship now. I don't care if it's you, Solo, or one of your other 167 cousins who gives it to me, but I want my title back. I am your ring general, and I demand you and your family to show me my respect and do us all a favor and leave this great sport to guys like me who bring great honor to this precious sport.
Finally,
The Rock is a little disappointed in you, Gunther. You being the great pro wrestler you are, should know that in this great sport, the bloodline runs it. And it has ran it spanning over 4 decades, which means we are the ones that bring the true honor to the sport of professional wrestling. Before you got here, lost all the weight, and you were in bingo halls eating McDonald's with your McNuggets, shoving them up your fat ass, The Rock was selling out arenas and selling out films in Hollywood. You were the Whopper General before you got here. The Rock decides to come back and take over the bloodline because the last guy to be at the top was Roman Reigns, and thanks to Jon Moxley doing the right thing, he won't be seen too often here. The Rock is back to mold the future of the Samoan dynasty. That's right, and I'll name drop some guys, and there's nothing Triple H can do about it. Guys like Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu over in AEW and Solo Sikoa. Solo is the new tribal chief, and he has myself, the High Chief, as his mentor. I told him to take your title back at No Mercy, just like I did to Ken Shamrock back in 1998. I didn't have to beat him, I just took the Intercontinental title with me because I knew it was mine anyways. So if you want your title back, you're gonna have to physically take it back at the Royal Rumble. If you smell what the bloodline is cooking.
Well, you heard the man, you heard The Rock, you heard the Great One. A message has been sent to Gunther. If he wants his Intercontinental title back, he's gonna have to physically take it from Solo at the Royal Rumble in Philadelphia. Things are heating up, ladies and gentlemen, as we get to the road to the Royal Rumble and on the road to WrestleMania. Things are getting crazy here. The Rock letting it be known they will not just hand back the title that Gunther owns. It doesn't really make sense, but that's how the new bloodline rolls, I guess. The People's Champion has spoken. Is Solo really the new tribal chief?
Hunter, you already know why I'm here. Where the hell is John at? He's got to be here somewhere. Where is he?
Seth, calm down. I haven't seen Heyman or Moxley at all anywhere. Relax, trust me. We will get to the bottom of this.
Oh, is that right? Well, what about my title opportunity that I was screwed out of? So what now? I can't compete for the title that I never got the chance to fight for last week. You need to fix this, because if not, I'll just go fix it myself. I punched Mox's face in. Mox is gonna pay for this one way or another.
Seth Rollins is absolutely furious, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't blame him after what Jon Moxley did last week. Rollins is going to have to find some way to get his hands on Moxley, and he's going to have to find some way possibly to get back to another world title opportunity. But Rollins is absolutely fuming, as you can see. I wonder what Triple H is going to do about this. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on, because now we heard last week Cody Rhodes, he said he wants some mic time. I spoke to him last week before the show started. He said next week in Buffalo. I have something to say and get off my chest, and there's something he wants to talk about right here in Buffalo, New York. What is the American Nightmare gonna say? What does he have to get off his chest? We're about to find out in a few moments. But Cody Rhodes is coming off of a massive win against Orton and John Cena.
So Buffalo, what do you want to talk about? I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Royal Rumble, and more specifically winning the men's Royal Rumble match. It's time for me to win it and take that WWE Championship that my father never got to hold. I fought Randy Orton and defeated him. I fought John Cena and defeated him. Now I need to fight Kenny Omega and win the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Oh, wait just a minute. Oh, come on. The absolute disrespect from Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MJF is here, interrupting Cody Rhodes. Rhodes was about to give an MLK-like speech, and he has just been interrupted by MJF, who assaulted Cody Rhodes back at Saturday night's main event. What does this piece of crap have to say?
Oh God, here we go with Cody Rhodes and the crying God. Do you ever quit the crying codester? Enough is enough. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Sadly, seeing vomit would be the most attractive thing to see here in Buffalo, because Long Island is much better than this dump. It always has to be about you and your dad. What about me, Cody? What about MJF? You don't see me asking for a participation award. But to your point, I also want to become the WWE champion. That's why in Philadelphia, I'm going to look to eliminate you the most. You don't deserve a WrestleMania moment. I do. So why don't you get out of my ring, and all you sweat hogs here in Buffalo, shut your mouths.
MJF showing complete disrespect to Cody, and now what? And now we got John Cena out here, the Doctor of Thugonomics, the man who Cody Rhodes defeated back at Saturday night's main event a few weeks back. And John Cena hasn't had the best string of luck lately in matches. He's been losing a ton lately. It hasn't been looking good, but what does Cena want?
When the GOAT is in this ring, everyone else's mouths in the room shuts. The franchise is here, and I'm here to let you two know that I'm declaring for the Royal Rumble. And I plan on winning it and becoming a 17-time world champion, breaking old Nature's record. Now, if you two have any issues with that, you can step right up. I'm not one to hold many grudges, but Cody, I didn't forget Saturday night's main event. And you, MJF, young man, the grown folk is now in the ring, so go have a seat at the kids' table. Word life.
And now the final testament is out here. Cross, Priest, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. They're here. What is this? Is this just a free-for-all preview of what's to come at the Royal Rumble? What is the final testament doing out here?
Look at all this propaganda and nonsense right now. See, this is what we're talking about. People who are spreading false information who have yet to face their judgment. An old has-been in John Cena, a wannabe warhorse in Cody Rhodes, and a loudmouth egomaniac in MJF.
That's right, carrying all worldly traits that should be dealt with. Maybe it's time you boys shut up and we fight. Better yet, we'll treat you guys like how I treated Undertaker last month, when I sent him literally straight to hell for him to never be seen from again. Gentlemen, what do you say? Should we beat the crap out of them?
It's not looking good. The final testament making some threats, and I'm actually wondering if Cody, MJF, and Cena are all going to put their beef to the side to take out the common threat in the final testament. And wait a minute, I should have known. Of course not. MJF trying to blindside and sneak attack Cody Rhodes once again. Just like back at Saturday night's main event, the history between these two goes way back, but now Cody hammering away at MJF. Cody looking to get some momentum against MJF heading into the Royal Rumble. And now Cody, oh, but MJF fighting back as Cena watches on. And now Cody looking to fight back. And now Cody rolls through, and the crossroads to MJF. Crossroads to Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And now Cody gets him and throws him outside the ring. But now wait a minute, Cena from behind. And not this, the F you to Cody. F you to Cody, message sent from the Doctor of Thugonomics. He's on nobody's side. John Cena from behind with a vicious FU to the American Nightmare. Now throws him away like he's a piece of garbage. This is terrible. John Cena with a statement, and now wait a minute, the final testament now from behind. Damian Priest and Jada McDonough fighting, looking to beat together, gaining up on the Doctor of Thugonomics. There's nothing anyone else can do now. Cody Rhodes and MJF have just been taken out of the equation, and now the final testament going after Cena. The final testament staring down the Doctor of Thugonomics. And now, oh, and a vicious kick from Priest. Now Damian Priest, what's he looking for? And now JD McDonough looking to take out Cena with the Ireland's call. Good God. And now Damian Priest gets John Cena. What's he up? What's he looking for? Not the South of Heaven. Raising Cena up with one hand, picking him up to the rafters and dropping him onto the mat with the South of Heaven. And now wait a minute, no. What's this? And a tombstone pile driver. Shades of the Undertaker the man who Damian Priest took out last month. And now McDonough grabs Cena and throws him out to the ring like he's a piece of garbage as the Final Testament stand tall, taking out all the opponents here. The Final Testament looked like one of, if not the strongest units, the strong favorites heading into the Royal Rumble for the Men's Royal Rumble match in Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, bodies are everywhere. Is this a sign of what's to come at the Royal Rumble in Philly? Who's going to win the Rumble match? The Final Testament stands strong here tonight. The Final Testament with a message to the locker room, taking out Cena, Cody, and MJF. Man, oh man, things are heating up on the road to the Royal Rumble and on the road to WrestleMania. Buckle up, because it's a rocky ride here. The Final Testament standing tall to end it here. Cena, Cody, and MJF have been taken out. And now Cross and the Final Testament are ready for the Rumble.
The road to WrestleMania begins with 30 men and 30 women vying for a chance at immortality, a championship opportunity in the main event of WrestleMania.
Lesnar! Oh yes! Brock Lesnar has won the Rumble! Randy Orton wins the Rumble! Randy Orton's going to WrestleMania! Mysterio! He did it! No, he did it! Rey Mysterio is going to WrestleMania! He's going! John Cena is going to WrestleMania! It's gone! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold is going to WrestleMania!
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because it is now time for your main event. It is time for your big match, big money contest of the evening, as we see the colossal, big Bronson Reed, managed by Shawn Michaels. Bronson Reed is the new heavy for Shawn Michaels and the new Clique. Last week we saw him take out and defeat Sami Zayn. And then we'd see Drew McIntyre come out to take out Ricochet. And Ricochet is already beaten down and torn up from the previous assaults at the hands of Bronson Reed, when Reed hit him with a tsunami through the announcer's table 2 weeks ago on Anarchy. And now Bronson Reed gets him one-on-one here tonight. The colossal Bronson Reed looking to get another win. Bronson Reed's on fire lately. He took out the great liberator Sami Zayn last week. But now can he take out the one and only here tonight? But I gotta hand it over to Ricochet for having fight. This kid has a lot of fight in him, despite all the injuries he's suffering from right now. Taking a massive bonsai drop last week trying to help out Sami Zayn. Taking a tsunami through the announce table 2 weeks ago on Anarchy. Ricochet is still taking this match. He told me before the show that he doesn't care how hurt he is. The vengeance he wants against Bronson Reed is too much to pass up. And tonight, Ricochet, despite the size difference, he's going to look to take out Bronson Reed. And now Ricochet, though. Ricochet wasting no time. Ricochet wasting no time. And already going after Bronson Reed. Wasting no time. Looking to take him out. And now Shawn Michaels putting his... Come on, ref. Disqualify him. Come on. He just put his hands on him. He threw him into the ring. Basically feeding Ricochet to the wolves in this instance, known as Bronson Reed. But it looks like it's not going to work right now, as Ricochet already applying that work. And oh my goodness. A kick. Pele kick with the springboard offense. And now Ricochet, though, springboard clothesline down onto Bronson Reed. And now Ricochet, despite the injuries, he's going to fight. He's a fighter. The one and only is a fighter. And now Ricochet, oh, off the ropes. Uh-oh. And now look at that athleticism. The one and only with this tremendous athleticism. That's what Ricochet is going to have to do in this contest. Because he's shorter, he's smaller. But he needs to use that speed and that athleticism to his advantage in this contest. Perhaps maybe a strategy could be go after the leg. But now Ricochet throwing him through the second rope. What's Ricochet thinking here? The one and only's got a crazy look in his eye. The one and only, look out! Oh, and my goodness, rolling senton through the middle rope. The one and only's on fire here despite his injuries. He's looking to get a big-time win here over Reed. Looking to get some vengeance as he gets shoulder tackled right down to the mat. Onto the ground, excuse me. Oh, and now sent into the barricade. That taped up back and chest. That back going right into the barricade. Ricochet tried to help out Sami Zayn last week. Obviously, it didn't help much when you have two guys like the Colossal Bronson Reed and the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre with Shawn Michaels now. And this new variation of the Click. And now Bronson Reed looking to take out Ricochet. Ricochet rolls to the outside, needs a breather here. Now Bronson Reed, look out, oh, flying through. My goodness, forearm smash. Right through the middle rope. A rare feat of athleticism from Bronson Reed. Shades of Shaquille O'Neal on the Orlando Magic back in the 90s. And now Bronson Reed, what's he looking for here? Reed picks up Ricochet and a massive brain buster to the one and only. And now Bronson Reed going for the cover. Can he get a win here? No, Ricochet kicks out. The one and only is still alive in this contest here. And now kick. And now it's Ricochet looking to do here. Ricochet rolls through, looking to steal a victory. Looking to roll him up. Oh, and now Bronson Reed kicks out. You know, oh, Bronson Reed looking for enziguri, but no. That's blocked by Ricochet. And now Ricochet again using that athleticism. Rolls through. And now, uh-oh. Looking to steal it again. Can he get it? Oh, and Reed kicks out. Ricochet trying to beat him with a leverage pin 2 times, but it didn't work. And now, oh my goodness, head scissor takedown. And now, grappling. Bronson Reed, what's he looking for here? Irish whip into the corner. And now clothesline into the corner. And now Ricochet, kick right to the midsection. Bronson Reed, stunned right now. Ricochet, going to the top. What's he looking for here? Ricochet, and a Phoenix Splash. A beautiful showcase of athleticism. Is that it? No, Reed kicks out. Reed get the shoulders up. Reed with a powerful kick out. And now Reed, though, Ricochet ran out of all and a following Samoan drop. Good God. And now Bronson Reed. What's he looking for here? Bronson Reed now. Now he gets Ricochet and a massive headbutt. And now what's Reed looking for? Uh-oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. No, Reed, no. Shades of last week, no. Shades of late great Yokozuna. Bonsai drop from Reed. Is that it? And guess it is. The bonsai drop. Right over those taped ribs and that taped back. That taped up chest and ribs had just been shattered, and Bronson Reed wins here tonight. But wait a minute, Shawn Michaels instructing Reed with the chair. I know the ref runs away. No, not this. Don't attack him. You already won. But wait a minute. Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, is here to make the save. The best friend of Sami Zayn is here to save Ricochet. Ricochet may be seriously hurt, ladies and gentlemen, but Kevin Owens makes the save here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I'm the special counsel to the most dangerous, ruthless, and barbaric force on Earth, and that is what I call the Dangerous Alliance, a force that includes some of the most ruthless pro wrestlers in wrestling today. Let me introduce them to you. First, we got the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. Next up, we have the next big thing, badass Braun Breaker, and last but not least, the purveyor of violence, John motherfucking Moxley. Together, we are the Dangerous Alliance, and we are here to kick ass and make statements. The Tribe of Extreme is back, and it ain't going anywhere this time. Last week, John here did a great job showing Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns how it's done. That was a message to the entire company, that if you mess with us and Moxley, well, you're going to spend time in the ER. So everyone has been asking John why did he do it? John, my purveyor of violence, do you care to share why?
I don't really feel like it tonight. We'll keep them waiting on my time. I, John motherfucking Moxley, might explain myself next week instead live in that ring for the whole world to see. With that being said, all you shitheads can do one thing. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me as your purveyor of violence and acknowledge me as the real architect of the Shield. Seth Rollins, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself.
Man, Moxley just said a whole bunch of nothing, but I guess he will be talking next week. But ladies and gentlemen, next week we have another stacked lineup for you as Damage Control's Raquel Rodriguez takes on Jade Cargill one-on-one. Also in a grudge match, Solo Sikoa, the man who stole Gunther's Intercontinental title, goes up against Gunther's right-hand man in Ludwig Kaiser. That should be an interesting contest. Also, you just saw moments ago, Moxley said a whole lot of stuff, but he didn't give us the answer he wanted. Maybe next week when he has a live mic inside that ring, he will give us answers for real this time. Moxley with a live mic next week on Anarchy. Also in next week's iconic and chaotic main event, a huge six-man tag match, trios match. The Final Testament takes on Cody Rhodes, MJF, and Cena. These three will have to find some way to coexist next week. Well, folks, it seems like before we go off the air, it seems like the Elite has requested some mic time. This is kind of unexpected. This isn't in my run sheet for tonight, but there they are, the Elite. Recently, they had an addition in Eric Bischoff join and take over the group. Obviously, he's not here tonight, out here with them, but we have the four main faces of this group: Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson, and Hangman Adam Page. These four together is one serious, strong force, ladies and gentlemen. It is amazing, but Kenny Omega is coming off of a big-time WWE title win against Seth Rollins back at No Mercy. But last week we saw, as Omega had his back turned, we saw the phenomenal AJ Styles run out from the crowd and hit him with a phenomenal forearm before Matt and Nick Jackson could try and help out Kenny Omega. So I wonder what the Elite are going to say here tonight. What does Kenny have on his mind right here in Buffalo?
We're out here tonight to close the show because I have a few things to get off my chest. I want to start with the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about NR23. I'm talking about people who claim that Moxley saved my title reign last week. It ain't true. I beat that choke artist Rollins twice. Second off, I have a major announcement regarding the Royal Rumble. I don't care who challenges me for my title, but quite frankly, I don't think anyone deserves the right to face me at all. Which is why at the Royal Rumble, as your WWE Champion, I am declaring for the Royal Rumble my damn self. And once I win, I'll have WrestleMania off.
Oh my gosh, folks, Kenny Omega, the WWE Champion himself, has just declared for the Men's Royal Rumble match. Can he actually do this? Can he legit do this? Is Triple H going to allow this?
AJ Styles, you want to cheap shot me from behind when I'm distracted? Well, let me tell you something right now. The Elite is not something you want to start messing with, especially with the fact that you have zero backup nowadays. This isn't Japan. This is a different me. I am more vicious than I've ever been before. Now let's go over the last order of business. Hangman Adam Page, my best friend, I have a question for you. You know what I told you 2 weeks ago. The Elite is a team who should always be together on the same page. So I'm asking right now, where the hell you were last week as Styles hit me? Damn it, answer me. I'm demanding an explanation. While I was out here getting blindsided, you were in the back doing what?
I was backstage watching the whole thing, getting a little hammered maybe. But why are you coming at me when it was Matt and Nick who failed to save you on time? You're yelling at me when you should be taking some accountability. Maybe AJ has your number just like Japan. And you better not forget what you owe me for helping you take out Moxley a few weeks back. But I digress, we gotta come together and watch each other. I didn't join to be your lackey.
Who do you think you are, Adam, talking to me this way? Am I being clear enough for you? You do as I say and fall in line. Your time will come, but you do what I say. Now I don't want to have to say this again. It's my way or the highway. You've been warned.
Seems like Kenny Omega is growing a bit frustrated with Hangman Adam Page. I mean, I don't really see the issue here. What did Hangman do? I mean, it's not Hangman's fault. AJ Styles blindsided him last week. I mean, it looks like your chief of staff and your security and the Young Bucks need to maybe step it up a little bit, but I digress. I mean, it looks like Kenny Omega is going to give Hangman Adam Page one more chance, maybe? It looks like Kenny Omega is pretty fed up with this man.
You remember, Adam, when I said you should trust me? You shouldn't have.
Oh, wait a minute from behind. Who the hell is that? Wait a minute, that's Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay's here. The bruv himself assaulting Hangman Adam Page from behind. And Kenny Omega is showing no remorse. What is going on here? Ospreay's taking out Adam Page and he's bruising and battering him. And Kenny Omega is showing no remorse. He's not helping him out at all. Kenny Omega has told the Young Bucks to stay back. Will Ospreay. And I'll hit him with a cyclone kick right to the side of the head. And another one. Hangman Adam Page. I cannot believe this. Has been set up. It was a setup, damn it. It was a setup all along. And now, kick to the gut. No, not this. Not this. Ospreay with the Stormbreaker. Good God. A Stormbreaker to Hangman Adam Page. What the hell is going on here? Will Ospreay has taken out Adam Page. Adam Page is down. And Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks look like they have endorsed this. This is crazy. Hangman has just been taken out. He trusted Kenny Omega all those weeks ago. He helped out Kenny Omega take out Jon Moxley several weeks ago. When Seth Rollins was taking out Hangman, Hangman joined forces with Kenny. But now Ospreay is standing side by side with the Elite. The Elite have seemingly replaced Hangman Adam Page with Will Ospreay. This is insane. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my God. Ospreay has joined the Elite. The WWE will never be the same again. The WWE has been put on notice.